What's up? What's up? It's your man, Sports Nut, aka Akatunde, aka the Negro Whisperer. And look, man, we just gonna get into this, man. Today, I'm starting a new series on this channel. I'm hoping it takes off. I'm gonna need you guys to hit the like button for it to take off, though. Stingy with the likes, man. Goodness gracious. But today in YouTube, so we're gonna go through. I'm subscribed to like 300 YouTubers. You know, a lot of them are black, the majority of them, but a lot of white ones. You know, different races, Spanish, Asian, different themes all over the place. And I want to, just go through YouTube and see what's going on in YouTube land. And, we can talk about it. And you guys get in the comment section and we can just have a good time. I'm going to incorporate all three personalities. Sports Nut, which is from my old online persona when I was at sportsblog.com. And I was blogger there. And then my new personality online, the Negro Whisperer, and then just me, Akintunde, which is just me. So yeah, so we got Safari. This is what they talking about, Safari and Juju. That's a lot what they talking about today online. Even though it says 5 days ago, they talking a lot about that online today. Safari and Juju. Oh my God. I don't know. Look, I'm happy. She's a beautiful girl. Chocolate sister. I used to have a fetish for chocolate sisters back in the day, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's all I wanted. But Safari, man, he winning, man. Talk about coming back. I mean, he was a clown. This is, for some reason, in our culture, some dudes jump you and you take a L, which is what happened to Safari after Meek Mill and his goons jumped him at the BET Awards last year. He took a vicious L. His popularity sunk to an all-time low. And that's how it is in our culture. When you get jumped, you take a L. But he leaked pictures leaked of his Johnson, and things are going swell for him now. And do I care whether he leaked them or not, or whether they leaked? And they wasn't for us. I hear a lot of people calling them gay for leaking pictures. Shit, nigga. Half of you niggas spend most of your time in jail, around nothing but men, showering with men, even though in some facilities they shower their drawers on, but whatever. Some they don't, shower with men, in the changing with men, all type of stuff. Y'all act like the best thing ever could happen to you is doing a bid, but he gay for leaking his pictures of his Johnson for women to see. Don't look at him. Do like I did. I ain't look at it. But he winning now. That was a comeback of the year. Kawhi Leonard emerges from isolation. This is my channel, Chronicles of Judah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Kawhi is just, yeah. I don't care. The Spurs are so boring. I don't care. Like, literally, they are so boring. They're so good, it's boring. America's economic future. This is Stephen Molyneux. He's a, French Canadian or whatever kind of guy, white guy. Look, I don't know. What's Thought Crime's talking about? White supremacist or crypto enthusiast? White supremacy. Niggas got white supremacy on the fucking mind, nigga. Look. It is what it is, motherfucker. African chiefs sold your ass over here hundreds of years ago and didn't give a fuck what happened to you. They just wanted their barrels of watered down rum and their little shiny trinkets. And then, fuck, what did you think when you got over here? They was gonna treat you like kings? They brought you over here to work. White people brought you over here to work. And all this shit is the legacy of that. This is another show I like. So this is talking about Black Ink. How many of y'all watch Black Ink? Black Ink. Love Black Ink. The ratchetness. I love the fuckery. I get tired of it now every now and then. I can OD on it. But the fuckery. So she had her sons on there. She gave her sons up for adoption when they were babies. And a white family adopted them. Evil, racist white people adopted them. Raised them up. Now she got a reality show. And she's in Sky. She worked her way into like one of the lead roles. She kind of pushed Duchess out. Duchess was the top. There was the queen, the head hen in the hen house. Sky muscled her out. Sky's tougher than Duchess. Duchess don't want no drama with Sky. Sky a little tougher and more savvy and got a better personality and smarter. I mean, don't get me wrong. Duchess is a beautiful girl. That's about all she got on Sky. Not saying she don't possess all those other qualities, just Sky has more of them. Very intelligent woman. Very loud though, boisterous and loud. I mean, maybe that's that New York shit, but she's very loud and ratchet too though. Anyway, her son comes on the show. She reunites with the son on the show. And it was similar to the Kamaya incident with Ayanla, except he directed his anger at the person who it needed to be directed at, her ass. Instead of what Kamaya did on Ayanla was directed towards Ayanla when she was really mad at her mom, the one who stole her from when she was a baby. This dude flicked off. He had to be restrained. I thought he was gonna kill Sky in that joint. Sky met him at first she met with the mom who's white, the adopted mom, and the other's brother didn't want to meet. But this one brother said, all right, he'd meet. They met at a restaurant. Dude saw her and just flicked off. And look, somebody give you up at birth and you grow up, that adoption shit is wicked. Because, listen, that shit is wicked. Not in a bad way, but it's just wicked in like the hip hop term. It's just crazy bananas. There's no way around it. Like these kids, their parents are giving them up for one reason or other, or whatever. They're in the system for whatever reason or other. And they need homes. They still gonna feel the way they feel though. They still gonna struggle to find their identity. They gonna have all type of identity issues and anger, especially if they were giving up willingly. And then the mom's a big reality star, prancing around everywhere. And then they basically said he felt she used him as a as a storyline, which is true because that is her story. She gave up her kids. Dead rappers versus alive rappers. Oh, so Yvette Carnell. Race is a con. Lineage is the truth. I would agree with that to a certain degree. Some of these videos I may watch to see what they're talking about, but others of them I just, the title. And what do y'all think about this? Do y'all think this is a good idea? Give me any suggestions y'all think, man, about this. What I'm doing. Going through YouTube. And what time of the days you think I should put this out? I don't know. Any suggestion. I'm open to it all. I would like though if you make a suggestion, comment, just make sure you hit the like button on the video. DJ Academics discusses Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. And this is on Respect the Shooter channel. That's kind of boring. Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. There is no Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. There's only room in the hip-hop game. The 90s was the last era where it was multiple females. There was room for multiple females. You had, at one time, especially the 80s too, at one time you had 5, 6, 7, 8 females in the game, all eating at one time. Every clique had a female. Rough Rider had Eve. Bad Boy had, Kim. Death Row had the Lady of Rage. Foxy was with, she was kind of out there. She was the Firm. Yeah, the Firm. Foxy was in the Firm. You had a lot of different, every clique you had Mamma Mia. With No Limit. She was probably the best one. I think what Mia X, Mamma Mia, the baddest. Then you had Trina with the slip and slide thing. Man, in the 90s, man, you had so many, even going into the early 2000s, so many female rappers eating at one time. Nicki came along, and I don't know whether she did it or whether just the climate changed, but it was only room for one. Even in the early 2000s, it was, I would say, from the 80s all the way until like whenever Nicki emerged as the top chick, there was room for other women to eat. There was all types of room for female artists to eat. Now it's only room for one artist, and Cardi B's got that spot. You got Remy Ma in the shadows, but Remy Ma is more omnipresent than anything. She's not like, a threat for the throne. She's just like, the goddess of, she's like, she's like, just ethereal. She's everyone knows, like Cardi B she ain't fucking with Remy on no level. Looks, nothing. Skills, nothing. But Cardi is the hottest chick in the game, and I like her. She's spunky. I like her personality. Look at this. Michael Bennett traded to the Seahawks. Philly gonna be the wokest team in the fucking history of the NFL. They got fucking Malcolm Jenkins. That's the dude who was like, who extorted the owners for that $100 million. He said, we'll stop protesting if you niggas give us some money for some causes. And now you got this nigga who got harassed by police. I did a couple videos on that. The police at the casino only tackled me because arrested me detained me because I was black. You see the camera, the footage, the police walked by 9,000 black people. It didn't say shit to them. He told everybody be still. We heard there's a shooter in here. His dumb ass runs, darts, hops over a goddamn fence and starts hauling ass down the street. And they go grab his ass. And on the way, walk past 9,000 black people. Nipsey Hussle says DJ Academics should get beat up for saying 21 Savage. What is this?
Next up, we got Nipsey Hussle. Let's get it, nigga. Yeah.
Bay, I'm flexing extensively. I'm just brand new Rari, Smith & Wesson.
Album banging. Y'all know I'm promoting the hot hip-hop new or something like that. Something to do with hip-hop, that radio station. I forgot the name or whatever the case. Basically, he up there and DJ Academics come up and topic. And he basically expressed or discussed why he got an issue with Academics. And this was before or besides the little everyday struggle getting out, all right? I guess 21 Savage, he came out to the public like, look, bro, y'all ain't finna see me with no more chains on. Like, I'm finna really get shit popping. I'm gonna get it right. I wanna show the youngest how to do it, and I'm gonna invest all my money like it's real estate. I wanna get into real estate, get some homes, and really get, and at the same time, it's positive and he getting money. You know what I'm saying? You can't hate on what he talking about or what he wanna do. So, DJ Academics gets on his show and do what he do, and that's talk a lot of shit. Don't get me wrong, Academics know what he talking about. He do his research and he knows what he talking about, bro. No shade. I seen the episode that Nipsey, that I'm about to tell y'all about. The topic comes up when 21 Savage say that he's not wearing no more jewelry and he wanna, invest in the real estate. So DJ Academics, they take it as a joke, like, we don't want to hear none of that, bro. You keep your jewelry on. We want to hear you beating up, niggas, shooting shit up. You know what I'm saying? Smashing thoughts, doing this, doing that. Like, this jewelry thing, we ain't with it. Look, like I told y'all, I got a real life, bro. I don't be on the internet all day, but when I'm out on the go, of course I'm on there. I got to see what's up, like, see, you know what I'm saying? So, I see a lot of other vloggers, they got issues with it. And when I looked at it, bro, I had to watch it a second time for me to really inhale what he was talking about. And it was kind of sour. And I guess Nipsey felt the same way. Like, bro, you got to watch out who you talking about because they going to catch you. You going to get caught slipping. If you don't get caught slipping, I think you deserve a beat down straight up. You talk too much and your mouth be watered. Everybody like, oh, Nipsey tripping, It ain't no tripping, nothing. Like he said, he need a little spanking. Nobody don't want to see DJ Academics really hurt, bro.
All right, so Nipsey upset with Academics. I'm going to tell you what the root of this. Nipsey, I'm familiar with his career from back in the day. I think the thing about Nipsey, this is projecting at its highest form. Nipsey is a West Coast dude. He a real, gang member from the West Coast. Tekashi is like the hottest dude in rap. If you're the hottest dude in rap, you're going to be on DJ Academics videos a lot. And people going to say, oh, DJ Academics is on your nuts. When really you're just the hottest dude in rap and he has a rap vlog. So Tekashi being the hottest dude in rap and DJ Academics being the hottest dude in rap media, they go hand in hand. Tekashi did the Test My Gangster tour, went to Minnesota. Dudes jumped out on him. Went to LA. Taunting niggas out of LA. Nothing happened. LA looked kind of weak because the dudes from Houston jumped on Tekashi and his crew at the airport. So look, Nipsey being like the dude that's kind of holding the West down right now as far as the mainstream. Since he didn't go at Tekashi for whatever reason, he got to address that situation. There's some pent-up anger about that situation. So he's taking it out on academics. Instead of going at Tekashi, which we didn't hear nothing from Nipsey about Tekashi when Tekashi was over there talking all that shit. I think Nipsey kind of like trying to like make it seem like, oh, it's academics promoting that. But really, it's Tekashi promoting that. Tekashi the one that went out there. Academics ain't go out there. And Academics ain't the only one that covered it. But Academics is sweet. Like, Academics will tell you he's sweet. So he's an easy victim for people to go at. Like, niggas won't go at... Niggas pick and choose who they go at. Niggas gonna pick and choose who they gonna go at. It's easy to... And this whole comment about... And I know y'all like, but what that got to do with 21 Savage? Because it's project. He don't give a fuck about no goddamn 21 Savage shit. 21 Savage sell death and fucking niggertry. And then said, oh, you know, now I got the white girl. I mean, the black girl, Amber Rose. The white girl will put you on your game, though. Amber Rose, one thing about Amber Rose, I will give her that. She put that nigga on his game. Because before he messed with her, he wasn't talking that shit. She got him on his game. And he, ready to, stop selling niggertry and fuckery and black death through his lyrics. And Academics probably, they probably fucking around saying, oh, nigga, we don't, you know what I'm saying, we don't hear that shit, blah, blah, blah. And Nipsey being like super serious and shit on his womp, womp, womp shit. Probably was like, hey, and it was like, oh, God, nigga. They niggas probably was just joking and shit, and who gives a fuck anyway? But it gave Nipsey a way to go at Academics, because he probably mad that Academics promoted Tekashi, who came out LA and made LA look weak. Like, and I'm not an LA dude, and I don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit would never happen to DC. Not saying that because of me. Not because of me. It would just never happen to DC because the dudes in DC. Like, it would never happen to DC, not because of me. It just would never happen to DC because the young niggas in DC. So I ain't worried about that. But look, it is what it is. They came out there, did their thing. Not a scratch on them. So in the hip-hop framework, that look, in the niggery, fuckery world of hip-hop, that look kind of like L.A. like went soft. And Nipsey trying to come out like, yeah, L.A. is this shit. So who I'm going to go at? Tekashi or the little geeky dude who got, who run around telling everybody he don't want no smoke? That's what Academics do. I don't want no. Academics just go around broadcasting he don't want no smoke. So what Nipsey do? He go at him. Gosh, he was out there. Yeah, rah, 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 nothing. LeBron, they ain't gonna win the championship. And that's all that matters now in his career. Juju to Safari winning. Usher is dating Amara Negra after divorcing his wife. I ain't even gonna touch that one. Did the refs hand the Lakers the game? Oh, that game, who cares? I saw the end of that game. Who cares? Both of them teams ain't going nowhere. So Waka Flocka beefing with Lil Xan and shit. I did a video on that earlier today. I don't even need to talk about that no more. Charlamagne the God criticizes Vlad for interview with Tupac accuser. Okay, fine. That Me Too shit ain't for black people. Niggas ain't trying to hear that Me Too shit. Charlamagne better be careful though. Them white women run that radio station he at. They find out he bitching about some woman talking about she got raped. That might not be a good look for him. Sisters though, it get complicated because, you know, black men, well, you know, we got to protect our brothers and all this bullshit. But listen, if he did it, he did it. I wasn't there. She was, one thing for sure, she was there. That's for sure. Well, another thing for sure, I wasn't. Mass media hysteria. Teacher globally shamed for not wanting to replace white people.
Okay, so I was invited to come on a podcast by a Slavic woman who turns out to be, she's a teacher. She went by the name Tiana Dolichov. I was a guest, this was, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, where we talked about mostly intersectional feminism. I was bashing it most of the time, talking about my video. And then we started getting into school because she is a school teacher. I started talking about you know, how rightists need to take the schools back from lefties, no different than the lefties stole it from rightists and when they infiltrated, and we need to have our people in there. We need to be in the classrooms. We need to take the classes back because it's just full of lefties, right? Well, this became national news. It became national news all over the place. I'll tell you how she was doxxed, but I mean, we're talking CNN, Time Magazine, Newsweek, Fox. I mean, it's all over the place. Two girls, this is a 25-year-old girl, we do a simple podcast just talking about leftism and how we need to take the schools back. National news. And
this is great. This is fantastic.
And it translates into basically these two white supremacist Nazi girls, and one's a teacher, is encouraging other Nazi white supremacists to brainwash kids in school and become teachers and
just like the left has.
Teach them white supremacy. Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, what happened was no one knew her real name, but there was one outlet that did know her name, and Halsey News. The guy who ran that, who happens to be Jewish, did know her real name. She used to do some writing for him. They had a falling out because she started going down the revisionist path. She learned about Dresden, one thing after another. So, you know, I think she believes, and some others believe, that it was possibly him that leaked her information to the press.
That's right. He came running to mainstream liberal media at that point, although being a conservative, right?
These three HuffPo journalists claim that they actually uncovered who she was. They doxed her publicly. They found where she's a school teacher, all that. The statements that they're freaking out about is, I happen to say, and let me tell you, when you're the subject of a major story like this, you see how lazy they are, how inaccurate they are, how they copy and paste each other from central command. It's the same shit every single place, right? And for me, they always go to SPLC. Lana Lockteff, who's a leading white supremacist, white nationalist figure, SPLC says Red Ice is a hate group. You know, it's just like, it's always
verbatim.
It's always
just,
that.
Yeah, no thinking, no investigation.
In it, and they keep confusing her words and my words, and they can't get it straight, even though there's a podcast they can listen to. In there, one of the things that everyone's like was freaking out about is I had said a Swedish child and a Nigerian child are different, and they are going to learn differently. they're entirely different. Nigeria and Sweden. I mean, the fact that, you know, you can't even say that. You know.
As a Nigerian child, that's so true. Nigerian child and African American child is different. Mexican American child and African American child is different. A Romanian child and a Jewish child are different. Chinese child and the Aborigine child is different. Native American, yeah, there's differences, man. I know y'all want to think that the only difference is skin color. That ain't fucking true. We all got pros and cons, and we all got different ways of different strengths, mentally, physically, all the way around, emotionally. Like, for instance, one of black people's traits is charisma. A black person could be dumb as a box of rocks and fool you with charisma. A white person dumb as a box of rocks is just dumb as a box of rocks. They fucked in the game. They are fucked if a white person, they've done that. They've done studies on that. Shown that a black person with an IQ of 70, very functional within society. A white person with an IQ of 70 is basically a retard, will function and appear to be a retard. Just appear like if you saw them or met them, you would think they were retarded. This is white people's stuff, data. You know? Jews have very high IQs, the Ashkenazi Jews. But they're neurotic. They suffer from, like, being neurotic and, different mental disorders that come from that. They're very, they're not very confident, They're not very confident people. They're very self-effacing people. If you never see a Jewish comedian, he's always down on himself, talking shit about himself. How fucked up he is and how, little confidence he has. Because it's the truth, and that's what comedy is. So you have a lot of, different, I've studied IQ, that IQ shit. And then you might say, like, for instance, we're all different. Just to say that much. But in this case, the teacher make $30,000 a year, 40 tops. She could make more doing YouTube if she got it popping. If I was her, I'd say fuck this teaching shit. If she teaching a public school system in the inner city, 4 teachers get assaulted every day, so she probably gonna end up getting plonked upside her head anyway by one of the students. And then the parents gonna want to come down to school and fight her. So, fuck that shit. I think she should go to YouTube and do her thing, or start a podcast. Flat Earth, as y'all know, I'm a flat earther. I won't get into that in this video, but, definitely a flat earther. It's obvious, man. And just for the record, I just want to show y'all something. When I say flat earth, I don't mean like the fucking map where you're going to fall off the fucking edge and some stupid shit like that. Because that's what dumb motherfuckers think. Some of y'all are stupid as shit. Some of y'all are so fucking stupid. Where the fuck would that? Oh, here we go. Screenshot. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Like, Antarctica just be in the rest of the realm, and us being the puddle that was carved out by the heat of the moon and the I don't even know if that's heat from the moon, but whatever it is that emanates from the moon and the heat that emanates from the sun. rotate. You know. Okay? And this shit is just endless. That Antarctica shit is just endless. And that's what keeps the water in, you know, like a tub or a bucket. You know, the way water works. There's only one way water works. Water don't work the way on the globe. This shit just don't work like that. They can't even recreate that in a controlled setting. Okay? That's what the earth looked like. Africa, Europe, South America, Australia, you see that shit? And the flight paths, anybody who's ever taken a plane somewhere, the flight path coincides with this more than it does with the globe. The flight, the paths the planes take. So yeah. Anyway, so I just wanted to get that clear. We're not talking about like a fucking map where you fucking float off the edge of the earth. Nah, there's no fucking edge. It's ice wall around the earth. Offset baby mama for son birthday. Visits baby mama for son's birthday. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Young Pharaoh and General Seti destroy the NOI. Wow. That's deep. You might have to watch that later. A proposed fork in the road of relativity. Y'all know the quantum physics and all that relativity shit is garbage, right? These are just equations and shit that they made up to support their fucking shit they already knew. I mean, shit they already thought. None of physics, all physics is bullshit. All of it. The elder Rashawn Shakur says America will reap what she sow. I don't know why black people wanted America to go down in flames so bad. Shit. This is the best country for you niggas. If you niggas think there's a better country to be a black person in, please show me that country. And why the fuck you ain't over there? But shout out to the elder, much respect. Safari gets smashed, can't come to Philly because of Meek Mill. Meek Mill in jail. Meek can't go to Philly. Take K47. So they not letting him out because of his race, because of that race video where he cut off his ankle monitor, and so they're not gonna release him on his bond. On bond, he's gonna have to sit in jail till the trial, where the prosecution's star witness just made a deal for 20 years. She took 20 years. That was the deal. She took 20 years to testify on TK47. Just think about the type of years this motherfucker gonna get. If her deal, usually when you testify on a motherfucker, you're getting like 2-3 years, or you might not get no time. This bitch is testified on this nigga to get 20 years. Trick Daddy Unsung. Damn, that look interesting. Trick Daddy was that dude though. He was that dude, I will admit. Let's go. I ain't gonna lie, Trick Daddy was that dude, man. Till he got lupus. Kind of fell off a little bit after that. A lot bit. But yeah. LeBron playing with these people head. Listen. LeBron, he done won it. He done did everything he can in Cleveland. I'll give him that. I don't know what he gonna do though. I ain't gonna lie. He brought a championship to the mistake by the lake. So people don't give him enough credit for that. To win a championship in Cleveland is like winning 5 somewhere else. And this is just a guy who's a sports fan, man. Sports nut. I remember those 80s Browns teams that were so good. They had some good teams in the 80s, the Browns, man. I know if you're a Browns fan now, you probably can't imagine it. Oh, my God. Webster Slaughter. Fucking Kevin Mack. Clay Matthews. Fred Dean Perry. Ernest Bonner, Bernie Kosar. Even before that, you had Brian Sipe, Ozzie Newsome. I mean, these were teams that had more than enough of what it took to win championships, which is why they were in the AFC Championship game 3 times. Lost to the Broncos. Every fucking time. Yeah. Great teams, man. If they had gone to a Super Bowl, a lot of those guys would go down in history as great players, greater players than they were. Ernest Bonner ended up getting his ring with the Redskins. Clay Matthews, his son, ended up getting a ring with the Packers. Fred Dean Perry's little brother got a ring with the Bears, refrigerator. Michael Dean Perry. Keep saying Fred Dean Perry, my bad. Michael Dean Perry. Oh, those corners they had. Oh, they had 2 corners. Oh man, it's I can't believe Hanford, Minifield. Hanford and Frank Minifield and Hanford. Oh my God, they had 2 all-world corners. I mean, unlike today, you couldn't have what they had today because of the salary cap. 2 all-world corners. Hanford Dixon and Frank Minifield. Man, you talking about some fucking... That team was loaded, man. Yes. So LeBron, man, he won a championship in Cleveland, man. Listen, all this beating him up, he brought a championship to Cleveland. They were cursed. Even the Indians. Oh, talk about those Indians teams. Albert Bell. Oh my God, those Indian teams were so loaded. Carlos Baerga. Oh, what's the little shortstop? He was amazing. God, dog. I mean, at different times, you look that second base. They went from Baerga to Fernandez to Roberto Alomar. I mean, it's succession. You talking about a Cleveland man? I mean, then Tomey at first base. Oh my God! I used to know their whole lineup. Bell in the outfield. That team was a run-producing team. Like they couldn't win in the playoffs because they didn't have pitching. But I remember they got the one Game 7 against Florida, and were up 2-0, I think, in the ninth or something. Blew it. Yeah. Then another year they were up to the Yankees 3-1 in the ALCS. I think they had Sabathia. They had some pitching out that year, but they ended up losing. Look, it's hard to win in Cleveland for some reason. Just it's rough, man. Basketball, they never really had a great team in basketball, decent team. So, I mean, LeBron, man. Shit. LeBron, man. Shout out to LeBron. He already accomplished what he needed to there. Nas makes $40 million after Amazon buys that ring, that doorbell thing with the camera on it. Nas invested in that. You know that guy went on Shark Tank. The guy who came up with the ring doorbell. He went on Shark Tank. Nobody invested. Just goes to show you. Nas put up his $40 million. I mean, Nas put up his million. Whatever he put up on it, he getting $40 million out of it. So he put up probably they sold for $1.2 billion. Nas might have put in like 40,000. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, 100,000, some shit like that. He getting $40 million now. Shout out to Nas, man. Neil deGrasse Tyson. So full of shit. Black China exposed for topping off Sway Lee by girlfriend. Wait, Black China's an industry thought? No way. Go watch The Life and Times of Brian Glaze Gibbs. This guy, the elder says, Europeans did not build the pyramids. Shit, niggas didn't. I know niggas didn't. You can't get two niggas together to niggas can't work together. Look at us now. So we built some pyramids. I wish people would go and see the intricacy of them pyramids. How the stones were placed together. Like they ain't just all flat. They different shapes. And they all fit perfectly. So black folk did that. All right. Look, I'm open, but I need proof. I don't need somebody that don't know the first thing about a pyramid. I done read books and seen several documentaries on the pyramids, like the making of them, how they're built, how they're constructed, what they think might have been the ways they've done it. They did it. the methods they use to move the stones, niggas will just know, all a nigga will know is pyramids. And black people built them. And argue you down without knowing nothing else about it. That's my only thing about it that I'm concerned about with black folk. If you got some knowledge about the way they were constructed, then I might argue with you. I'm not saying black folk didn't build them. I'm just saying I don't think they did. My opinion is I don't think they did. Oh, y'all boy, I tell you. So this is Richard Pryor's son got booed off stage at the Apollo. I've been to the Apollo. How many of y'all have been to the Apollo? The Apollo is, I went to the Apollo. You know they have that shit every, like, during the week when it's not on TV. An old girlfriend of mine, her sister, was a singer. And she was on there. They have it all through the week, and the winners of each day actually go on the show that they air on the weekend with Steve Harvey. Like the Apollo, they had that shit like every day. And it's an underwhelming building. God, that building is underwhelming. The basement looked like a school cafeteria and shit. Like, it's underwhelming. Are you thinking of Apollo? Oh, great man, Apollo ain't nothing but a fucking... That shit looked like it was built in the fucking 20s and shit. And it ain't been updated since. If you got vertigo, do not sit in them fucking seats. That shit is small, dude. Michael Rappaport and J Hood react to Lil Xan.
Some whack-ass, non-rapping rapper named Lil Xan, Lil Xanax, some pill-popping motherfucking face-tattooed cornball, no skill, no talent motherfucker said that Tupac's music wasn't interesting. Little bucktooth, rabbit-face looking motherfucker. You need to apologize, all right? And you don't need to apologize to Tupac or Tupac's fans. You need to apologize to whoever the fuck raised you or who didn't raise you for raising you to be...
All right, Michael Rappaport. Now, that's what Michael Rappaport is good for. A lot of times I don't be wanting to hear his opinion on things, but I liked what he said then. I mean, you know, that's what he's good for. Policing that type shit. Oh, Ebro tried to get some beef with the academics. Look, Ebro, man, take your old ass. And I'm an old nigga too, man. Get your old ass the fuck. Yeah, you ain't got no wins, nigga. I don't know why niggas keep going. I think niggas keep going to academics. They know they ain't gonna win. Academics way too smart for you niggas, man. Shorty IQ probably like in the 120s, 130s. You idiot niggas can't. Y'all just using him to sort of algorithm. So when his name pop up, your name pop up. Y'all, which is very smart. But y'all niggas ain't. Ebro versus academics? Fuck no. No way. Ebro couldn't even read academics' comment section. He couldn't make it through 100 comments in DJ Academics' comment section. He'd jump off a bridge if Ebro comment section was like DJ Academics' comment section. He'd jump off a bridge. Ebro wouldn't even talk about it. Wouldn't even have talked about Chirac. He'd have acted like it was. He would have been on some scared, goofy type shit. Like, well, you know, you can't say anything about that, and you can't talk about that, and those guys, and you know, the big homie, and giving all type of goofy niggas big homie status and shit. He'd have been all scary and shit. Academics did like fucking 1,000 videos on that shit, put all them niggas on. Ebro would have been on some old scary shit. Okay. What if Obama paid off a porn star? God. Jada Rose, Rockets winning streak will end in Toronto. No, the fuck it won't. Oh, Lord. That's my video, y'all. Alright, y'all. Oh, you have no respect for your black male boss. That's true. That's 100% true. Niggas will try shit with you. They will not try with that white man. And they will give that white man all types of respect. I seen it. I'm 40, man. I've been working, thanks to Bradbury and summer youth employment. I've been working since I was 13. Okay? Seeing you niggas on the job site. Stop it. You talking to Negro Whisperer. You niggas is way more, man. You niggas, come on. Please. He did a whole video on it. Go watch O'Shea Jackson video. He did a video on it. I ain't gonna do a video on it. I ain't waste my time. You niggas gonna try to argue and say it ain't true, and you niggas lying your asses off. I've been on work sites with you niggas for 27 years. Different niggas, different places, different parts of the country, different ages. You niggas love that. What? You niggas ain't showing no nigga no fucking respect if you your boss? Fuck no. Niggas gonna try all types of bullshit. Famous coons and their impact on society. What the fuck are you, nigga? You not a coon? What make you not a coon and what make them a coon? Fact that they got money and you broke, so you not a coon because you broke and they're coon because they not. And shout out to the brother. I like the brother's come up. He came up a long way from that brother with tattoos to who he is now. Shout out to him. With that coon word, y'all niggas kill me. Y'all niggas get on my fucking nerves with that coon word. Fuck are you? And why not? Fuck are you and why are you not a coon? And who the fuck made you the fucking nigga that can go around and determining who is a coon? Rick Ross sent home today from the hospital. Ugh. Did Kevin Durant hurt his legacy by going to the Warriors? No. He got off the schneid. His ass got a ring. Playing with Russell Westbrook, his ass wasn't never gonna get no ring. Maybe 1 year. Maybe if they'd have stayed together for 15 years, one of the years, it'd have been a lot of injuries in the league. Everything would have fell right. They could have made it back to the finals again. And if get a bunch of calls and shit just work out perfectly, maybe they could have eked out a title. That shit was gonna be fucking hard as shit. And it was gonna take everything working in their favor. All the stars aligning. All right, y'all, man. I'm pretty much done here. The cop who arrested Meek Mill is corrupt. Niggas always talking some stupid shit. What the fuck do that matter? If you parked in the fucking in front of a fire hydrant and a corrupt cop give you a ticket, do the fucking matter? Are they saying the corrupt cop planted some shit on Meek or like some shit like that? That wouldn't would matter if the cop was corrupt. But if Meek parked in front of a fire hydrant and the cop gave him a ticket for parking in front of a fire hydrant, it don't matter if the cop was corrupt. Tina Marie, god damn, she got a daughter. I didn't know that. I guess it's with Rick James or somebody else. Probably not Rick James, but Tina Marie. Whoo, that voice. Ooh wee. She got the cleanest voice. I know she ain't no sister. I know you gotta say sisters got the best voices. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sisters. Tina Marie got the best voice, the cleanest. Lisa Stansfield, Tina Marie. Now, other than them two, you sisters got it. Who fucking with them two? And I ain't talking about all that ad-libbing all out of... I'm talking about who fucking with those two. I give them 1 and 2, and I say the next 100 is sisters. Starting with Patty and Tina and all that shit. But them two, them the top two. Cleanest. No cracks in their voice. Sorry, sisters. I'm a coon. I guess that's what he was talking about when he said coon. I'm a coon then. She says American blacks are not special. Duh. Only thing you special is that you live in America, but you ain't special. You ain't doing nothing special. You could be special. Could be, but they're not. I give her that. They're not. She just speaking about the reality of this situation. Could be, though. T.I. dog, damn, that little girl growing up so fast. Danny Glover shouted down an Airbnb rally by labor activists. Oh, they must have been racist. There ain't no way all black people is good and all white people are bad. You know, black people is always right in whatever situation. All white people are always wrong in whatever situation. Kevin Love opens up about panic attacks. Damn, Mary O's kid do $130,000 a month. God, dog. That nigga Kid Do winning. If I was Kid Do, I'd be like, bitch, I need them checks. $130,000 a month, bitch. I need that. You better get your ass. You better get your ass on tour, cause I need that shit, bitch. Fuck that. You better drop another single. Better get your ass in the fucking studio. Can you guess which Good Times actress Gil Scott-Heron once married and they had a daughter? Damn. Who is it? Oh, she wasn't a regular on the show. Okay, shit. I'm about to say, I saw Gil Scott-Heron. He was a big time dope fiend. But I saw him in at the Blues Alley in Georgetown, D.C. Oh my God, what a phenomenal performer. This was like 2002, 2003. Phenomenal performer. The revolution will not be televised. But he got a shitload of material, man. Go Google Gil Scott-Heron and watch some of his music. He was rap before rap. They say rap started in the Bronx. Okay. Hip-hop started in the Bronx. Rap started with Gil Scott-Heron and them niggas. I give you hip-hop started in the Bronx, but rap, that shit started before that. .40 Club Thief. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna watch this one, American Black Something Special. Y'all wanna see what the fuck she done?
We got some stuff to talk about. And over the last couple of days, I've had some epiphanies, right? I've had some really, really deep epiphanies. And I've had some realizations. I had to come to an understanding about my beliefs, my understanding, the knowledge that I have, the reference point, how I frame things, context. I've had to have an argument with myself, some other people, to really understand where I was wrong. I've been wrong in a lot of my approach to things. I've been dead wrong. And some people are saying to me that I'm easily swayed, that I'm inconsistent, that I'm, I don't know what I'm talking about because I changed my mind. No, my Bluetooth, it is on, damn it. Thank you, Stacey Payne. No major war, no colonies formed when Africa was ruling itself. And someone told me that Ghana and Nigeria are examples of the brutality that Africans inflict on each other. But they don't understand that Nigeria is a republic. It is the Republic of Nigeria. It's the Republic of Ghana. That means they're under imperial rule. That means that they model their government after the United States government.
Uh-oh. She out of her mind if she think niggas ain't start brutalizing other niggas until the white man came in the picture. She out of her fucking mind if she think that. Niggas was eating niggas and all type of, go watch the Negroes from Negro Land. Google that on this y'all homework. I may do a video on this sometime. Right here, this one.
Case.
Negroes in Negro Land. And you didn't need this to know that all people can be brutal, but this whole thing that Africans was skipping through lilies and playing patty cake and smiling up in each other's faces and the white man came and fucked everything up, don't believe that for a second. Just like you can't believe that white people was doing all type of great shit. They was in the dark ages too. They had their dark ages. They just came out of their dark ages 500 years ago. Yeah, all this shit that black people was just loving life and everything was perfect. Shit. All right, y'all, get in the comment section, please. Tell me everything. Give me suggestions what I need to do better with this shit.